the saran wrap skin that he has. This guy, there are multiple layers to your epidermis. Corey only has one, and that's just to cover the actual muscle tissue and flesh itself. That's it. Like, you don't have to puncture and go with a needle. You don't have to puncture far to get into his muscle tissue with that thin skin, because it's right there. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, Men's Physique fans from all over the world, and the Horde? Welcome to the Men's Physique Show, where the sport lives. I'm Aleem Bolton, the Gapper. And, man, we had an incredible weekend. 2 shows over the weekend. But before we get into those 2 shows, I'm talking about the Florida State Pro and the Atlanta Pro. Before we get into those 2 shows, please hit that subscribe button. Follow us. We're almost at 40,000. I think we're maybe 1,000 subscribers away from 40,000. We want to hit to 50,000. We want to get to 50,000 before the Olympia. Man, we only started this 7-ish months ago, and already we've grown from scratch, from naught to aught. Here we are, and it's been an exciting ride with my boys, with my brothers, Phil Naselli and Hart McGrath. Let me tell you, it's been nothing short of all gas, no brakes. Let's go, baby. I got to also shout out someone really special, one of the Horde members, because they did something super fly, super dope for us. They want to help us get to 50,000. They made this dope. Look at this thing. They made this dope little story post for us. This little shout out for 50,000 by Damian Evans. He's a new IFBB Pro. His Instagram handle, is top physique _. Damian Evans looks incredible. I mean, he's got crazy lines, low lats, great balance with the legs, with the quads, even calf muscles, all the way up, full body, nice arms into the shoulders. You know, needs a little bit more in that upper chest region, but this guy is making his pro debut in just a few weeks, and he looks incredible, man. I really like. Again, has that similar structure, that similar front lat, like a Francisco Martinez, like a Isai Kesik. You don't see that a lot. So just a very unique, outstanding physique. Glad he's a pro. Welcome, brother. And glad you're a Horde member. The Horde, let's go. I always get charged when I start talking about us. Anyway, yeah, let's jump into it, man. Let's jump into this. The Florida State Pro. This is an easy one. Florida State Pro was all a no-show. That's it. No one showed up. Not much to talk about. Man, you trying to get points out here. People are trying to get points, and you guys don't even show up to this show? Wow, that's crazy. I will say that, a lot of us didn't even know that this show was even going down. I didn't know. The boys didn't know until the last minute, and we had some people who were boots on the ground shout us out and be like, yo, there's nobody here. What? I could have entered the show and gotten points. I could have got 10 points and got a dub. And I'm nowhere near in shape, okay? So that was a missed opportunity for a lot of people. You've got the Texas Pro coming up. Sad to say, Corey Morris will not be in the house. Bro, he had announced that he was going to do the Texas Pro. Got with cuts. They talked about it. He's got a lot of stuff going on with his gym as he builds it out here. We're excited for that because it's going to be one of the most phenomenal gyms in all the Southeast region, really in the nation. Is going to be one of the phenom gyms that to exist. I mean, the square footage is crazy. I don't know how many in the tens of thousands that it is, but it's crazy. It's a wellness center. It's a gym. They're doing everything from facials and cold plunges, saunas, Botox, levels, getting your levels checked. It's an all-in-one gym. You've got strongman stuff there. You've got, just name it. All bodybuilding equipment, like anything that you can think of is probably in this gym. It is dope. Going to have a podcast room where the boys are going to be. Let's go. I'll be doing interviews out of that gym, as I've mentioned before, flying athletes in. It's going to be dope. So really excited about that, man. I know you've got a lot on your plate, Corey. And after coming off of 2 dubs back-to-back, I mean, getting that win at the Atlanta Pro, come on, man. I get it. But the fan in me wishes you were doing the Texas Pro. The commentator in me wishes you were doing the Texas Pro. Can't believe so many people backed out. people backing out. I hope it's not because they're scared. I hope they're not scared because of the AI post that I did with me and the boys did with Corey Morris walking down the street and people running into garbage cans. Show that again, Hart.
Corey's coming, yo! Corey's coming, yo!
That's what I'm talking about. I mean, I hope that's not what it is. Anyway, missed opportunity for people at the Florida State Pro. Let's get into the Atlanta Pro, y'all. The Atlanta Pro, Linda Murray, one of the most winningest female bodybuilders of all time. The legend, the living legend, Linda Murray, put on a phenomenal show. Alex, who's one of the promoters, she does a phenomenal job. The judging was awesome. Mo as the head judge. She had Kelly Webb. Mike Rattini was in the house as a judge. You just have phenomenal judges. You had Freddie on the ones and twos playing. I mean, it was dope. To see the fans come out for bikini and men's physique was phenomenal. It was standing room because it was just packed. I mean, there were no seats available. And the open bodybuilding was great. 212 was great. Regan Grimes was in the house. I mean, it was just top notch, grade A. It's what you want to see. And we were boots on the ground representing the Men's Physique Show and Olympia TV. Happy to be part of that. Shout out to Tarek. Mad props. Thanks for giving us an opportunity. And we really valued it, man. So check out Olympia TV, of course. BTS was in the house, y'all. BTS, Suki was in the house. Again, another phenomenal content influencer pushing out content for bodybuilding, all of bodybuilding, and really cares about bodybuilding and seeing this whole family of athletes move forward, promoters, coaches, judges, sponsors, athletes alike, just continue to move forward and grow and become a household name. And that's what me and the boys are all about. That's what being the Horde member is all about. So let's go. Anyway, Atlanta Pro. Let's start with third place first. I want to start with third place. The sleeper. Only 2 people got this right in Physiquely. Wow, only 2 people. I got it wrong. I missed it. Ishmael Martinez. Ishmael Martinez out of Mexico. All right. Man, 4-time Olympian. How could you sleep on him? I slept on him. I slept on him because I've seen him not in shape before. We did Body B1 show together. He didn't look outstanding. I had a little bit of doubts. He put those doubts to rest. Ishmael Martinez has, when I see Ishmael Martinez, I think of him like a full bodybuilder. Okay, he has that really dense muscle tissue. He's been doing it for a long time. Grainy muscle, broad in his waist. All right, his waist to shoulder ratio was excellent. Probably one of the best looks I've ever seen from Ishmael Martinez ever, period. Exclamation point behind that. Let's go. He looked great, man. The back is so detailed. I mean, boys, gals, when you see him, look at this back. Look at the width. Look at the density. If I start calling out muscle parts of the back, it's gonna get a little crazy. It's gonna get a little crazy because he's got everything there. His skin was tight. I love the tan. I love the posing, except for the leg. I think that that extended leg, he can do something a little bit better. Might be an impingement in the hip, but man, we're gonna get him on the show. We're gonna talk to Ishmael. We're gonna chop it up. He and I were chopping it up at the show. Sat down. Every time I looked around, he was eating his meals. Brought his meals in. He wasn't playing games. He was here trying to win. He was here trying to get the dub in Atlanta. But he came in third. You know who came in second? That's right. The King of Hawaii was on Atlanta soil. Why? Because he's from Atlanta. And he was going to represent. Check out our interview. Check this out. It's me and Ryan. Ryan says here, hey man, Corey and I talked. We were like, we ain't letting people come on our soil and take this from us. This ain't happening. This is probably the best look I've ever seen of Ryan Clark. It is the best look. It's not probably. It is the best look. I got to tell you, man, He truly is. Check this out. He truly is the most improved. Jeremy Buendia, shouting him out. The most improved physique in men's physique this year, hands down, is Rhyan Clark. What he's been able to do with that scar in the back and build muscle tissue around it and make it look grainy and make it look like it's supposed to be there, like it's just muscle definition. The level of detail he and Yoda Neil Hill have been able to implement in his routine. The chest is fuller and striated. The arms have always been nice. The shoulders are capped. And by the way, he's a 2-time Olympian. Probably will be a 3-time Olympian this year. Okay? Rhyan Clark. That Rhyan Clark I'm talking about. Rhyan Clark, who will jump out of a helicopter. Don't play around. My boy got a helicopter's pilot license. He'll jump out of a helicopter, land on stage. Oh, I think we got a GAFA game, actually, of him doing that. Check that out. Okay, that's the kind of guy Rhyan Clark is. Even though that's the GAFA games, he plays no games. Let's go. All right? Rhyan Clark, I'm so impressed, brother. You look great. Me and the boys obviously have been talking about you, where a lot of people had doubts. We didn't. And we didn't have doubts because we have eyes in our head and we view athletes unbiasedly. But when you see it, man, you see it. And he got it. So, Rhyan Clark, shout out to you, bro. That was dope. And way to represent the A. Let's go. Coming in first place. I mean, some people call him Debo because he'll run up on you and take your medal from you. He'll take that first place from you. Some people call him Omar from The Wire because he's walking up in stages and people are just dropping out. I mean, they're running into the cans. They're like, nah, I'm not doing this show. I feel bad. I feel bad that, we announced that he was doing the Texas Pro. I gotta say, I'm sorry, Freddie. We shouldn't have announced that. I don't know if guys dropped out because of that, but I'm sad. I got to give a shout out to the guys who aren't, though, and we're going to get to that in a second. But, man, Corey Morris, the saran wrap skin that he has, this guy, there are multiple layers to your epidermis. Corey only has one, and that's just to cover the actual muscle tissue and flesh itself. That's it. Like, you don't have to puncture and go with a needle. You don't have to puncture far to get into his muscle tissue with that thin skin because it's right there. He doesn't have multiple layers in the epidermis. It's crazy. I don't even think he's got sweat glands underneath because that man was on stage. He did not sweat. The glaze was perfect. All right. The tan was perfect. The board shorts, unique. One of one. Manifest made him these board shorts with the lightning bolt. I remember when he was with Chula, and he had the lightning bolt shorts for the O last year. And, I don't know what happened there, but, sounds like there was some malfunctioning going on with the board shorts. This time, no malfunction. Shout out to Chula. She makes great board shorts. Shout out to Chula. A lot of people think we only talk about Manifest. That's not true. Shout out to Absolute Aesthetics. They make dope board shorts too. Elite Wear, makes dope board shorts. Be Him. All right. Another dope board short company. But I got to tell you, the gold and whites right here, this was like right out of, Greek gods, like Egyptian gods, Pharaoh type level with the colors. He did his thing, man. He showed up and showed out. Corey Morris stands at 6'1", 211 to 214 pounds on that stage. He probably is 3% body fat, maybe 3% body fat. You see the lower lat detail. His silhouette is perfect. We were comparing him to Aaron Banks. Aaron Banks has like this really athletic build, and you can see like certain muscles that just really have a beautiful look on them, really dense and whatnot throughout his back. But Corey Morris has that silhouette. He has the aesthetics. That's where he wins. He wins in the aesthetics. So, I'm just so happy to see Corey step up and really show out and show you what it looks like to be a professional. He's not just a pro. He's a professional. The waist is small. How he controls himself. I remember he stepped away off the stage and went off the side because it was hot on stage, because it's cooler like right by the stairs, and then the guys were all lined up on the side. He stepped in the back. Veteran move. got a little air, cooled off, came back, ready to go. Like, veteran move. No, timed his warm up perfectly, his pump up right before hitting the stage perfectly. So the heart rate wasn't too high, wasn't too elevated. Because when you get on stage and you have an elevated heart rate, you'll start rushing really quick. You start to sweat really quick. You start to lose it. You start breathing through your abdominal area, right? And you lose the contraction in the abs. Not Corey Morris, not Rhyan Clark, not Ishmael Martinez. They held it. So great job, brother. This was the best I've ever seen you. His obliques. I mean, can we just appreciate the left side obliques? Probably the most lines I've ever seen since Scarface and the lines that were on the table when he was ready to go to war with Sosa. I mean, remember this? All right. Okay. Say hello to his friends. I mean, Corey Morris was not playing games, y'all. And is happy to see. Atlanta did great. Atlanta showed out. Everybody came out, supported the athletes. You had great vendors. I got an opportunity to chop it up with Ronnie Coleman. Ronnie Coleman, one of the living legends. I mean, if you don't know who Ronnie Coleman is, come on, y'all. All I got to say is, yeah, buddy, lightweight. It's not fun lifting that 800-pound squat that he did, but it's fun saying that. I'll tell you that. Anyway, got to give a special shout out to our partners, Metabolic. Let me give a shout out to Metabolic right here. Metabolic, I take these every day. I only got a couple left. So, Doc, if you're watching this, I need a refill. And I know you got that blood circulation coming out also. I'm going to need that in my life also. Heart and kidney support, liver support, Metabolic. These are really great for you. These aren't drugs. These are herbs that are in here that stimulate liver support and heart and kidney support. If you're on gear and you're not taking care of your organs, you're cruising for a bruising. They're going to let you know. And then, it's going to be kind of late in the day. So get ahead of it. All right. If you're not taking gear, get ahead of it. All right. This stuff is good for you. Takes care of you. Manifest board shorts. Manifest. I mean, let me just pull up some of these galaxies right here. All right. I gotta think about what the gaffer is going to be wearing. Yes, I'm talking about myself in a third party. What am I going to be wearing in my pro show coming up probably at the end of this year? Definitely in April. I'll be back on the stage too. I'm going to bring you guys on the journey, but I love these two. I love the flames, of course. My personality, y'all know it's my personality. Anyway, Physique. Man, I love Physique. Woo! I was on with Physique the other day. Fans tuned in. It was dope. Sai does a great job. If you're looking for your coach, you're a dietitian, you want to just talk to a pro and get some advice, life advice, mindset advice, whatever it is, you can find it on Physique. And people shout you out, man. We all respond back. So get on Physique. Check it out. And of course, Phil, Physique. All right. Coaching. I mean, Physique coaching by Phil. Phil is one of the most phenomenal coaches walking this planet. He's out of Melbourne, Australia, out of Melbourne. And he touches everybody via online or in person if you're out in Australia. So if he's not out there with kangaroos, breaking it down, showing them proper ways in which to contract their hammies on the on a leg curl, or getting a koala straight on a bicep curl, he's dealing with regular human beings. All right, let's go. And also shout out to Mini Phil. You're gonna see Phil coming up on Wednesday. You'll see Hart McGrath. Woo! Did you guys see Ryan Terry? Shout out our boy. Woo! Gave me chills, man. Made me emotional. My boy Hart McGrath. Check him out on Friday. And of course, the boys and I will be back together on Saturday. I'll be at the Texas Pro. Andrew Jack is going to be at the Texas Pro. I can tell you that. That's going to be fun to see him. Ismael Martinez is going to be in the Texas Pro. Mario Stewart, I know. Ahmed Salah. Thomas Kuntz is going to be in the house. Vinicius Oliveira is going to be in the house. I know that. I know Husani Karimi is going to be in the house. Jeremiah Maxey is going to be in the house. All right. Henza is going to be in the house. More athletes are going to be in the house. Texas Pro. I can't wait. Appreciate you guys. Gaffer out. Peace.